Halo Sobat Alipers, selamat datang di channel Cahut ID. Di video kali ini kita akan saksikan cover Alip Bata diperiksa 3 pengamat musik Yaumi Mamstin dari Dreaming. Seperti apa keseruannya? Kopi, inilah dia Alip Bata.
Back into another reaction video. My name is Chris.
My name is Sam.
We are Offset
Era. We're back.
Yes, we are back, and we're back with another Alip Bata cover.
That's right. This is a good one too.
You say his name better than I will, so
This is Alip Bata's rendition of "Dreaming Tell Me" by Yngwie Malmsteen.
there we go. You guys have asked for this a few times in the comments, so we're just kind of following up. We kind of given Alip at least a break or two from last week or so, so we're bringing him back.
Yep.
This is not on any particular channel.
It's on a. It's like it's like adjacent to his channel. It's a Alip Bata reaction. It was the best quality video you can find.
Another reaction video. I want to say big ups to all Alipers from the Alipers camp. Alip Bata is now on the road to 5 million subscribers. So if you haven't yet subscribed to Alip Bata, please go right ahead. The link is down there in the description. Go click on it, head over and subscribe. And
All right, let's get going here. How do you say the name? What is it?
Yngwie Malmsteen.
Yngwie the Mom's Team. Okay, Dreaming. Have you heard this song before?
I have.
Okay, I haven't heard it, so I'll get to kind of hear it as the
It's
first time.
I think it's like on. I think it's like on his 3rd or 4th record.
Okay.
I just can't remember what the record is called, but I think it's like his 4th record or 5th.
All right.
He's put out a lot of records over the years, so.
I'm sure you guys can fill us in on the details there.
But it's one of his most prolific ballads.
Nice. Oh, it's a ballad. Okay, so that
It
gives us
is.
an idea. All right, well, let's get started. Here we go.
Right off the bat, this is in a different key. Mm-hmm. In the original recording, I believe it was Yngwie, I know, typically tunes down a half step from standard, so it would be in D, but it's D flat. So this is like
It's got a capo on the 2nd fret.
yeah. So but it might be tuned down to thing. It's not, I want to say it might be an E. So it's in a different key, but I know I recognize the melody.
Definitely can detect that the capo is doing something there. When you guys, if you're a guitar player,
And what's that? Is that like
I think it's an audio recorder.
Oh.
So he must have been recording the audio separately and then resyncing the video.
Oh.
That's my guess. All right, let's
that
start
makes
from the beginning.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
let's stop there for a quick minute. I think this particular video was done in the earlier days of Alip Bata. We know that Alip Bata doesn't use a lot of picks for playing. He's a fingerstyle guitar player, and so 95% of his videos are fingerstyle, and the next 5% of the videos that he used pick, they are hardly on his page. You can find them somewhere else on YouTube, but not on his page. So you know that this is one of his earlier videos. We've seen one thing that I can highlight about this particular video is the strength of his fingers on the left hand. Now, to do certain pull-offs or hammer-on takes a certain amount of strength in your fingers to do that, especially a finger like this doing the pull-offs. You know, it's normally easy to use your 3rd finger to do pull-offs or hammer-on, but when you use the 1st finger to do that, and by the way, fingers, for those of you who are non-guitar players, your fingers has names. So this would be your thumb, 1st finger, 2nd finger, 3rd finger, and the pinky. Right, so he's doing pretty much a great job. It's justice to this song, as you can see. I just love his styles. And then, he's just always sitting down so humble and so relaxed, playing these songs as if they were easy. That's the thing about it. Not easy, guys. It's not easy. It looks easy when he's doing it, but it is really hard. Let's have some more.
Is he using a pick? We've never seen him really use a pick. And he kind of has his hand in pick formation, and I'm kind of trying to look.
I think we've seen him use a pick on a few occasions, but
yeah. What's impressive to me about this?
It isn't. It is like it does look like he's holding a pick, but I can't see.
We'll have to watch closer. One thing, since we've already paused it, I like how he's playing chords and still playing like a melodic lead through the whole thing by still holding chords. He's not actually deviating from the actual chord formations when you watch him here.
Yeah,
this is some of a variation of a bar chord, and a few of the other ones are like open C chords. So it's really cool that he's picking them out and then doing these flourishes with inside the chord to kind of give it more melody.
I think he is using a pick.
Yeah,
but he's using it. But I noticed he was with his ring fingers and his pinky.
Yeah,
he was
pretty common technique too. I've seen that, and I've done it before with some other songs. I can't think of anything right now. I'm sure there's like Metallica songs that use that kind of a. Unforgiven or something like that.
Yeah, I think live James Hetfield like switches between strumming and pluck, or I think with fade to black and stuff like that, like changing between arpeggiating and strumming to make it so that make it easier for him to sing it.
Yeah. Yep.
His 5 million journey. We are reacting today to another Alip Bata. As you would likely know, the fact that I started off by saying Alip Bata, we're looking at a video that was done by a Swedish guitar player, and this is a very popular guitar player, a very good one as well. He's been producing music for over 40 years. He has over 21 recorded studio albums. So you know that this is a genius. This is somebody who knows what they're doing. Now today, Alip Bata, who has been doing fantastically well, he has decided to cover one of his songs today. So we're...
I love that repetitiveness in there. love this passage. If you watch this is something I like.
I like.
A lot.
Oh, he's using a Yamaha guitar. I
noticed that too. So look, if you pay attention to this part, he's doing the do 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 do. Those are all like the same. It's the same thing. He's repeating, but then he's changing the bass notes under it. Boo do do do, boo do do do, boo do do do. I just love that. I love trying to make that into my own music, having like that commonality of like that little hook, but then we're subtly changing the background notes of it. We've done that with multiple instruments, but he's doing it with one. Click. All right, let's flip back. Ooh.
Done, and I can't help but saying again, like I've said this almost in all of my videos that I've done to Alip Bata, that the soulfulness of his approach to songs is always present, and I love that. When he plays, you can feel the music, you can see the music, you can relax, do what you do. If you drink, if you want to have a coffee, if you want to have a smoke, you can sit, relax, and just enjoy.
Okay. So Dreaming. All right. Pretty melodic, I think. Probably one of the most melodic ones you've done. Very mellow. Very, very mellow.
Obviously this rendition, the Yngwie's version is very rock and very epic.
Yes. Yeah, I would imagine so. But yeah, in this context, this is something you may hear in the background of a department store or maybe even like a movie. I could see him in cinema. I could see it in the back of games. Just very easy listening, very chill, very... I could see how it's kind of a ballad, but I also can kind of see how sad it kind of sounds to me.
It is.
Sounds a little sad.
If I'm not mistaken... it was right around this time in Yngwie's career where his mother passed away.
Ah, okay. That makes a lot of sense. And Dreaming, so if you just try to
I think
key off that.
Yeah, like he was going through a lot of personal stuff. Like I think he had like some stuff with I think he was having some marriage problem, or that might have been at a different time. But I know, I'm fairly certain that it was right around this time his mother passed away, and I think he was in a car accident. So he was going through a lot of personal turmoil and
some self-reflection.
Yeah, so the music that he was making is fairly reflective of what he was going through.
Okay, all right. Well, that was our reaction to
Alip Bata with Yngwie Malmsteen's Dreaming Tell Me.
Yeah. So again, as we always say, that is the end of this video. Thank you again for commenting, liking, and subscribing. Let us know what you want to see in the next one.
We'll see you there.
We'll see you there, guys.
Sekian video reaksi hari ini, semoga bisa menghibur kita semua. Terima kasih, sampai jumpa di video selanjutnya.